Hi everyone. I know it's been a really long time since I've updated, so this is going to be like a long update. One of my first updates is I was sitting in the farm one day and I got a phone call from my doctor's office, and so I answered it, and it was the secretary of my neurologist. And he basically said, "Oh, well, since you showed interest last time in wanting to do Ampera, we've decided to start prescribing Ampera, so just sign these papers and then you'll get your Ampera." Why couldn't they do this when I wanted it? Why couldn't they do this when I said, "Hey, let's do Ampera"? But so I don't know, maybe it had to be their idea or something. But anyway, so now once all the paperwork goes through, I'll be on Ampera and we'll see how it goes. I've heard a lot of people saying, "No, it's done nothing," so we'll see how it goes. I'll make another video later on to explain that. So I also had an appointment to an interventional radiologist, and I went to his office and I had a stack of research this thick, and I went there and I explained to him, it's really important, you know, I really want to start this, I really want to do this, you know, what do you say? And he basically said, "Well, no one around here is doing it. And he looked at my stack of research and he said, "Oh, I probably read all that. I knew you were coming, so I've read up on this." So I said, "Okay." And he goes, "Well, no matter how clogged your jugular might be, your blood will always get out of your blood will always drain back." And in my mind, I thought, duh, no wonder I'm still alive. I mean, and I said, "Well, you know, if it slows and leaves stagnant blood in there, doesn't that have any effect?" And he was like, "Well, the theory behind it, I don't really know." And he just ran in circles. And so I said, "Can I at least get the Doppler here or the venogram or something here?" And he was like, "No." And he goes, "You really need to be in a clinical trial." And I said, I would love to be in a clinical trial. I think they're starting one in St. Louis, but I haven't been able to contact anyone. Like, no one. Every time I call someone, they send me in circles, and it's a wild goose chase." And he was like, "Well, no, you really need to call." And I'm like, maybe if I had a doctor calling, I could get in a little more. And he was just like, "No, no, no." So I was like, thanks. So that was a big letdown. I thought, well, an interventional radiologist, he'll be interested in it, but he definitely wasn't. So that kind of really made me sad and second guessing my stuff. So that went on. And I just haven't been feeling up to doing it. I don't know why, but I've watched everyone's videos. I've watched the race video, and I've watched all these other wonderful videos, and I think maybe I just took a vacation. So hopefully I'll be back. Now, during the time I was gone, I had my year of Tysabri, my 12th infusion, and I think I've even had my 13th. And good news, I'm actually walking with Canadian crutches. See, I even have a little decoration. My little sister made this in art class. And I've been so happy that I've been able to use these. And even my physical therapist said, "Oh, people who are worse than you use these, so you should be good." And I actually feel pretty comfortable in it. And I haven't used my walker in a month, maybe. So it's been pretty good. I'm really happy. I still can't walk long distances, but I think that's just because my stamina's down and stuff. So hopefully the more I walk, and the longer I'll stand. Okay, next subject is I went on YouTube and I saw IrishBear posted a new video. and why it was, why me? Why do I have MS? Why me? And it was a little, and he explained, you know, everyone goes through that. It's like a little pity party. And I just, and then he said, we chose this. And I thought, why would I choose this? But then it clicked. I'll put a link in the underbar now to his video so you guys understand. It all of a sudden all clicked. If God, before I was put on this earth, if God told me, if God had all my family members together and say someone has to have multiple sclerosis in your family, I would definitely be the first one to sit forward and be like, I'll do it. I mean, even now, even without that hindsight, I would definitely rather have it than my brother or my sister or even my mother. I would definitely rather have it. So, I mean, I chose this, and then all of a sudden it clicked. I chose this. I chose this so I could deal with it. And then a bonus, he was like, well, since you stepped up to the plate, we're going to give it to you in a time where there's social media and all these medical improvements are happening, and you'll be right smack in the middle of it. And I thought, holy moly, this all makes sense. It just clicked. It just clicked. It just, oh, I chose this, and I definitely chose it. I would definitely choose it. You know, especially in this time where I can talk to somebody from Australia. I mean, who without YouTube, who could talk to somebody from Australia or the UK or anywhere crazily around the world? This is the time, most definitely, to have it. This is like the best time because so many things. I mean, somebody from Missouri can talk to somebody from New York to California, Florida, and then even farther than that, go to Australia and talk to someone, go to the UK and talk to someone. I mean, how many miles are between us, and we're sitting here face to face talking to each other about something that's so close to us. Anyway, let's just praise some YouTube, ooh, and everything. So I just wanted to tell IrishBear, it clicked. It definitely clicked. I definitely chose this. Most definitely. I chose this, and now I understand, and now it seemed like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, I wasn't a bad person. I'm actually taking it because I chose it. Just all clicked. Just all clicked. So thank you, IrishBear. You've inspired me to do a lot of videos. So I just want to say thank you. Bye.